We are always upset in reality from our own interpretation, our own thoughts. When we say or someone says, I feel, I think, they're already implying and they're evaluating, so they're already separating themselves from truth. And that's how we create our own upsets. And that's the ego in us. The ego mind wants to create its own truth. It wants to apply its own meaning. And if it does not, because the ego is the body, so if it cannot see with its eyes and think with its own mind of the truth of the solution, it tells itself it is separate from it. And when there's a separation from solutions or the truth, we imply in meaninglessness. And that meaninglessness will always engender fear to the ego mind. And so that's why that's telling you your belief system, because you cannot see reality beyond your belief system. So like, for example, fear, right? Let's say we have rejection and abandonment in our life, some kind of insecurities, kind of low self-worth. If someone doesn't respond or you don't hear back from that job, in that gap of silence, since you don't know the answer, you imply what you believe, which is you're not good enough, that you're going to get rejected, that this is something to fear. So that's why we want to practice the forgiveness prayer in these moments of triggers and say, I am determined to see this differently. What is actually happening as a truth outside of me? And then what am I narrating it as? Because they're separate. And we don't want to use our own thoughts to create our own upsets, because we are. And so we want to practice forgiveness so we can learn to undo the patterns at play in us. You could also use anger as an example. Does someone not do something thoroughly? Does someone not do something the way you would have done it? As it goes against morality or ethics, whatever it is, and you're seeing that as anger, as an excuse to be angry. They cut you off in driving, whatever it is. You have a belief system that if people don't do this, I'm allowed to be angry. And so then you create that. But in your mind, you're blaming the outside as the cause. But no, you're interpreting that to be truth. And then you're making it true. And so we want to learn to forgive. I am determined to see this differently, so we can learn how to, in real time, engage with these triggers and have some kind of practice to exit out and shift out of the trigger. And so when you have a text message or an email, for example, slow down. Reread it. What are they saying verbatim? Because that's the way we get out of evaluating. What is right in front of you happening as matter of fact? Not what you like, not what you dislike, not what you think should happen. What is actually happening? What did that person specifically say? What are you specifically thinking? What was specifically written in that text message or that email? And then what do you think about it? Those are two separate things. And you have to be able to recognize both and objectify both in order for us to forgive and heal out of the pattern of whatever reaction we have. In order to heal belief systems, we have to catch ourselves applying them in all of our narrations, intercepting them and forgiving them, so we can chisel and shift our own beliefs and mindset as we go through life. So whenever you catch yourself triggered, just know you're implying some illusion and you want to use the forgiveness prayer so we can see something differently.